This is a 300-point HeroClix match consisting of Team 1, 100-point Bane from The Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises, and 180-point Wonder Woman with Stealth Buster, Superman, and Mystic's team ability. In this corner, 113-point Maul from Streets of Gotham, Wonder Woman, World's Finest, 145-point Wonder Woman with Justice League of America or JLA and Hypertime Kingdom Come ability. This 3D printed model or sculpture will be the sculpt proxy for Wonder Woman and is based on a digital image that is called Wonder Woman by Lynn's Mushroom Tail. And beyond Wonder Woman, we have the six-armed Shivabot Gorgatron Ultron from Age of Ultron, and his pepperoni, clearly cosmetic, ionized plasma portal viewings, plasma lantern portal view. Rolling for initiative. Team Therapeutic Poison Venom. Team Therapeutic Hemotoxin. Tension Nemathox 8. And Team Shoulder Blade Cornucopia Goat Horns, Glamorous Ionized Coupler Radiation Emitters, and Diana's turn. 3. Team Therapeutic Hemotoxic Toxin will be going first. They get to place themselves first. They are at here. These two. Diana, Bane is here. There are squares on this board that are not on the map. Diana has 8 movement, and so does Bane. Diana can... Let's have them go through the train. Let's keep them together this time. This recalls separating them in another frame of reference. This is not blocked by a wall. This can go here. They need to be placed in their zones. Diana and Bane are in that zone. Everyone's in the zones they need to be in. That is corrected. Now they may move. This is going to move Diana 8 to end up here. On the way, we're going to see this zone. We've already checked the blue zone. Bane is in it. Bane can see it. Doesn't report anything. Nobody in there. Check that zone already. We could maybe stop and peek here. Instead of... We already said I opened this, so now that move must be made. This could have peeked, moved here, and then peeked into this zone. See, there. Moving the full 8. We check this zone. And then once this is a wall, so this could move here. But this will be able to see that square. Yes. Now this can see it, which means that this are these two stopping here. Fortunately, it did not open that errantly. This is a wall, so we do not see that square. This is adjacent to that square, so this will look into it. You could peek into this zone. I could have just done that. No, can it? Yes. Yes, it can. Peek into that zone. Nobody there. What's this? Bane will... Diana can sidestep. Let's have Bane move, though. Also 8. Diana has 8 movement, and so does Bane. Diana can... Let's have them go through the train. Let's keep them together this time. This recalls separating them in another frame of reference. This is not blocked by a wall. This can go here. They need to be placed in their zones. They're moving now. This probably should have done that before, however, it's not going to do it. They would be in this zone. Only Maul. Bane is in that zone. Blue guy in the blue zone. And Diana should have been placed here. Supposed to be I think that's this is Bane is in this zone. Diana and Bane are in that zone. Everyone's in the zones they need to be in. That is corrected. Now they may move. This is going to move Diana 8 to end up here. On the way, I'm going to see this zone. We've already checked the blue zone. Bane is in it. Bane can see it. Doesn't report anything. Nobody in there. Check that zone already. We could maybe stop and peek here. Instead of... We already said I've opened this, so now that move must be made. This could have peeked, moved here, and then peeked into this zone. See, they're there. Moving the full 8. We check this zone. And then once we're... This is a wall. So this could move here. But this would be able to see that square. Yes. Now this can see it, which means that this are these two stopping here. Fortunately, it did not open that errantly. This is a wall, so we do not see that square. This is adjacent to that square, so this will look into it. You could peek into this zone. I could have just done that. No, can it? Yes. Yes, it can. Peek into that zone. Nobody there. What's this? Bane will... Diana can sidestep. Let's have Bane move, though. Also 8. Hemo 8 here. We've already checked this zone. Bane could peek here. Let's peek into that zone. Didn't do that. Nobody up there either. That's these two rows, stopping at these squares. And Bane's gonna be here. Not like this, like you. Taking them out here. Bane is in this zone. Diana is not. No longer here either. Is Diana in any zones? Diana is not in any zones. She's just in that square. That square is not part of a zone. You'd have to check it. You could, I guess, you could see it if you're in this row. Diana can sidestep. Let's have, since we already know there's no one up here, let's have Diana sidestep. We know there's no one here in these 5. Let's have Diana sidestep here. We can see we can see all of these squares. There's no wall there. Nope. 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 Not there. And it can peek into this zone. That's from here to here. No. Take one more to be there. That's Diana's sidestep. Bane can... No, this is a wall. Bane cannot see down here. Diana could peek into... This is that row. This is down here. This is that. This is that row. Let's check. This one. Nobody there. Since we're adjacent to a square of that zone, we could also have checked it. If that was made based on an erronean assumption. The place of the erroneousness. We're gonna... Diana is in both of these zones. We already put Bane in that zone. talk ugly to me. That's their turn. Diana moved 8. Went up here. Bane followed. Landed there. Was that hindering terrain? He's in. Let's check. Yes, he's in hindering terrain. He's going to have to reduce his movement to get out of that. Neglected that. They both get action tokens. Then Diana sidestepped 2 here. Diana sidestepped down here. Yes. And both of them cleared. Team therapeutic, hemotoxic, venom, poison. Check their zones. Wonder Woman is in here. Only Wonder Woman. Check this. Only Wonder Woman. Bane is in this zone. Only Bane. This is open. You probably also see these squares. Let's go back there. This is also open. Nope, wall here. Cannot see past there. Diana can see, could peek into this zone. Is adjacent to this square, and there's no wall here. So, peeking. Nobody in there. Also adjacent to. This is the zone that you're in. Kuridona almost got seen in a zone you weren't in. You could have been seen. You could have been made. Don't you know? Diana's a made man. Now you're in the zone you need to be. And this prefers you to be. Diana can take another action and a sidestep. So then use the charge. Bane might decide to clear instead of push this turn. Diana might not want to stray too far. Let's have Diana sidestep and not stray too far away from Bane. We checked this zone. We can peek into it. We know there's nobody in there. Maybe can we duck down here? Maybe sidestep down here and start going through there. We'll do that. Now we're leaving these 2 zones. Now we're in this zone. The other zone that you are in at a perfunctory inspection. You are in this zone. You are interested in this. There. Anything else? Diana can see this square. That's not part of the zone. And that's all. Check this square already. We check that one. That's all for Diana. Diana outwits. That's it for their turn. Diana sidestepped down here. Yes. And both of them cleared. It's time for therapeutic hemotoxin's turn. Check hemotoxic venom's turn, to be specific. Nobody but Bane there. The other squares, Bane can see this square. That's not part of that zone. This will not allow someone who is here to see here. If he were here, he could see both of these two. And Diana is in this zone. Check that zone. The other Wonder Woman is in this zone. They found us. This is not certain how. They found us. We're in a load of the lurk down. Can check this zone. We're adjacent to it. Nobody there. How unfortunate. You can see this square. And this square. That's a zone. We're not seeing that whole zone and shall not check it. Chickity check it for you, riggity wreck it. Also in this zone. That's only our Wonder Woman, not your Wonder Woman. Only me. Somewhere in here. We're dead. Okay, we're dead. Check this square already. Which isn't here. The last 4-box soapbox derby, there you are. Found him. No other character in that zone. Wonder Woman can't outwit that Wonder Woman. Your Wonder Woman can't be outwitted by this person's Wonder Woman because this one has the golden Palladion flag pants eagle wing armor. That's the major glory from Dexter! I'm going to take you to someone more powerful than I am, son. And who is that? This is this person attempting to imitate Dexter. My attorney. This can charge for 4, which is just enough to reach you, and then sidestep away. That's what this is going to do. Charge for... Let's do that. Let's do the move action, then the attack. And you're going to... I can't outwit you. Charge 4 here. Be adjacent. Be alert. On the way, we get to see this. Oh, no, we don't. We don't get to see this. We can see these two. We looked regardless. That might happen in some cases. Refrain from doing so. Neglected. It's the quantum tunneling of awareness. And now we're adjacent to this. We can peek. We can't peek in adjacency. So this can only see standard. You can see that. We're not peeking. We made the move action. Anything else this could see? This could see these two on the way when this reached here. Now we're stopping the move action part of that. Let's change the zones. And still in this zone. Haven't left that zone. That's the only zone you're in right now. Convenient. No. Anything else? No. We're going to make a close combat attack now. You know the turn we found Wonder Woman. That's a curious way to say Wonder Woman. We found Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman will now attack Wonder Woman. 4, charge! Stripling charge! You hear? We're closest to that wall. Put you there. Put you there. Give you that. Now time for my free attack. Take this. Do I have flurry? I do have flurry. Attack 1. 8. Doubles. You have impervious. This understands correctly. Impervious, 18 defense, 13 attack! 4 damage with close combat expert. Yeah, if you don't hurt this person. For the home! Go! 6. That's impervious. That hits with impervious. It deflects. It negates damage with impervious. Second attack. Flurry. And 7. 7 plus 11. That hits 18 exactly. Roll that impervious again. Gets it again. And that's 2 times. 2 times you rolled impervious. Anything else? I can't outwit you. Sidestep. Rolling breakaway for sidestep. 4. That gets it. We're going to... Is there anywhere this can go where you can't see? I don't know if that character has sidestep. This wouldn't know if that character has sidestep. Roll, but this could go here, here. Failed both attacks, then finished there. There's Diana. We don't know any of the other 2 characters are. Bane can move 8, though out of hindering will reduce his speed to half of his speed. Can move 4. Here. Then Wonder Woman will see and attack. We could try to sneak up on Wonder Woman. For 4. Go here. In the process of going there, we checked this zone, which is this square along this road to here. We'll see this square. As soon as we go here, we'll be seeing this zone. Check it. We're going to be in this zone. Leave it open. And along the way, we checked this zone already. Diana is no longer in this zone. Okay. Bane will be in this zone. When we're finished. Blue for Bane. Change your light clatter variation, light clatter concentration, parabola, arc, anti-probabilistic wave frequency, light clatter variety, electromagnetic radiation for Bane. So Bane. Should change the zones after the move. Anything else? Here. Let's make the move. You can see these 2 squares. Nobody there. You can see here. Nobody there. Put him there. Put Bane in this zone as well. When we moved out here, we could see this zone. Nobody in there. And put that back here. Where's this here? There's Bane. Bane takes an action. It's the end of all these turns. No more actions. This. For therapeutic hemotoxic venom's turn, where was that other guy? You're here, and Bane was near the entrance to here. That's where you are. They both have action tokens. The Bane would have to push to move again and won't do that. Wonder Woman can move again. Can sidestep, in fact. See if anyone's... We can, since we're not assuming we're not adjacent, check all the adjacent squares. Check this zone, make sure there's no one adjacent to you. Only you in there. So there we have... So you're not in any of these squares. The only other squares you could be adjacent in, since there's a wall here, can't be here, there's a wall here, can't be there, it would be here. Check that square. Nobody there, so we can check this zone. You're adjacent to it. We can peek into that zone. You're in there. You're in that zone. We can also peek in this zone. You're in there also. You're somewhere. Likely, you have to be in these four, because those are the only squares that both of these zones share. Yep, there you are right here. This could sidestep. This could charge, attack you, then sidestep. This could charge, fly over you, charge you, attack you from here. Maybe sidestep in there and get closer to Bane. That might be a better idea. Charge, attack you here, so it would be 2. Then sidestep there. Then Bane will clear. Then if next turn you charge here, have Bane attack you. Sounds neat to me. Leave this zone. Charge 2 here on the way. Can see this stuff here. No one there. Could be here. Could either. The ghastly, daunting dour harrowing crashing against the rocks of the eternal shore. Cascading barrage, nay, consecutive litany of life's harrowing, inordinately obdurate vicissitudes. Why need this be beleaguered by such dull and jarring, perturbing, gruesome, forlorn, harrowing bollocks? And there. The bollocks time. Ona umarema oni. Ona umarema oni. Ona umarema oni. We're not going to stop in this zone. We've now charged. That character can fly. If this character couldn't fly, you'd have to stop here. If you're going, if you had to decrease distance from there with all this wall and this character here or here, you could have gone here and there. Anything else we can see? We checked this zone already. We're making a close combat attack. We peeked. Found you here. Yes, that is correct. Then we charged 2. It says you're here now. That's another action token. Always bet on the black action token. Now we're making another flurry. Doing flurry close combat attack. First attack. 8. 11. That's 19. Hits 18. Let's do that. Close combat glory. Close combat glory. The impervious roll for negating the damage. 3. That does not negate damage. You take 4 damage. It's 2 Wonder Woman's pieces over here. My 13 defense now. Right, second attack, flurry. That's 9. Hits with 9. Do you still have impervious? Still has impervious. 12 attack, still pretty strong. Gets it. Impervious. Now we have to roll breakaway to get over there where Bane is. Rolling that breakaway to sidestep. Brianna! Doesn't get it. You're stuck. Diana had to wrestle down the die. Like, oh, no, you don't. Hey! No one escapes from an Amazon. I'm an Amazon, too. Exactly. Insouciant. You mean synonymous. Quiet! Can't go anywhere. They're stuck here with you. Bane is going to clear. That's the end of that turn. There's nothing to outwit. Whoop! Prize grab, pilfer, purloin, Larson. Used Perplex to take down Diana's defense to 17. And speaking of powers you can't use, Diana, with super strength, will now attack with Flurry. Flurry, attack 1. That's a 6 and a 4, a combination of 9. 9 plus what is your defense? 12! How many clicks? Third click has 12 attack with super strength. It's 9 and 12. It's 21. It's 21. You roll impervious. Does not get it. It's 4. And that hits you for how much damage now? 4 damage. We see we're reciprocal. This is reciprocal now. 2. You take 2 of it. And now Mystics. You get that Mystics damage. Now you have Blade's Claws. And Flurry, when you use Flurry, you get... That character still has Flurry. And as a result that you've given this person damage after the first action of the Blade's Claws action resolved, now this has a new dial window structure column, or 2 columns, one with the speed, the attack, and the defense, and the other with the damage. This can, this is saying that this can now, this declaims, declares, and ordains, this establishes that this may use the Blade's Claws now instead of whatever other powers this could use on that other window. With the Flurry action that this would be able to use even if this lost Flurry, this suspects. In any case, it still has Flurry. Diabolical. This is diabolical. Here, take this token. That's how diabolical this is. It's so egregiously diabolical. This suspects that the sheer macabre, daunting, harrowing power of this attack might overwhelm this person's hippocampus and cause it to forget. I'm going to use Blade's Claws Fangs this time. That is 7. 7 plus how much is your defense? 11. That hits 18. You have 17. Since you took damage, the Perplex is no longer affecting you, though your defense is 17, which is still 1 less, curiously enough, which is the amount that's reduced it by, incipient in which was the damage that eliminated the purported prolific perfunctory. Upon a perfunctory glance, this ponders and purports that there was a perplex that had reduced it by 1, which was the amount that now, incipient in which is the observation, cursory or otherwise, upon an askance glance, that this would determine is in comparison to the total of the die roll and Diana's attack. Rolling Blade's Claws. 6! Diana, that's 6 damage. And Diana has invulnerability. Take 4 of that 6. Stop click. Diana can roll regeneration now. What is my regeneration, Tom? Oh, after this, that resolves, Diana took this Diana, not the other Diana, the gold-plated eagle armor Diana, KC Hypertime Team ability. 1 Mystics. Now you have charge, 8 movement, speed, the flight ability, still 11 attack, Blade's Claws Fangs, and 3 damage, exploit weakness. That's the last thing that... It wasn't doing 6 damage enough. And Diana rolls Blade's Claws. Regeneration 2. Diana heals half of the result with this, with that defense power. You heal 1, and can use close combat reflexes and battle fury for the remainder of the turn. This is your bit there. Good night, that is. Team Therapeutic Hemotoxin. Hemotoxin's turns. 2 Wonder Women. There's still a Wonder Woman in this zone, and you are in the zone for this failed to break away. As you can see here, just checking. And there. This is not supposed to peak if there is someone in the same zone as you. This already peaked. That's what you should have been able to see these two, only those two. And if there's someone in the same zone as you, you should check that zone before checking any other ones that you'd have. Checking those you would have to peek to look into. So that's probably adjacent with all that tacking you did. There you are, just the same as you were before. Can't peek now. Now we know that you can't peek. This is why the suspected, perhaps, they should have done that investigative reporting. Yes. Bane can see this zone. Only Bane. Only me.
Yes, I'm Bane, yes, that's my name. My twiddlywigs angle momentum, then I go insane. I'm coming over you, Bruce Wayne. I'm bigger, make use of the Coriolis effect, and I'll drive you until you're grinded into dust.
Right. Then, up here. Bane can also see this square, and that square, not part of this zone. Didn't check that. Nobody there. And then here, is this, we're checking, we've already checked that zone. Know what's in it. Here, anything different they should know about? So, Bane, once you're here, you're adjacent to this zone. However, you're now also adjacent to Wonder Woman, and you may not peek. No peeking. No such dodged and surreptitious askance peeking. Celebratory dance in the pants, purported vivacious, pugnacious engracement. You embellish during the periodic and transitory engracement period. How dare you, sir? We gave you that in confidence. Now that the move is finished, this shall take Bane out of those zones, and the wolf's bane blooms. Yes, a game with a werewolf. Werewolves.
Werewolf.
I know what your ancestors. Let me find out that the modern social capital or archetypes by which exquisite art is defined are derived from Jesuits and ancient gypsies. Those are the zones. Bane is now stopped in this zone. Does not have sidestep. Let's put you in that zone. I want to soak up the sun and be cannibalized by a flying fish. Yes, this knows what that implies. I know what I said! Might not know what it says. Bane charged for 4 and is now making a close combat attack. Bane. Then 2 more. Here. There you are. Oh, sir. Holy 4. Bane can do that. Let's have you attack somebody. Come on, be somebody. 10 plus 3. 13. That does not hit 18. Is that what you have? 18. On the 5th click. Dangerous. Alright. Now Bane is here. Make sure this put you in this zone. Yes, we have everyone in there. Bane is adjacent to this square. Oh, they can see that guy. Probably should have checked that. Check adjacent. You're based with him. You cannot peek into this zone. You can see adjacent squares, those regardless. Well, you could always check any square that is adjacent to you. Let me check that one also. Nobody there. All right, where? Unless there's a wall separating you from a parallel square, or two walls on perpendicular squares, then you can't see that square. A specific perpendicular square for the squares, the context of squares that are around you. Anything else that needs to be done? Diana has 2 tokens and is clearing. Diana is attacking. Diana has, Diana did, Diana does. Who is this demi-goddess? This is hearing about. 11 attack. Blades, claws, fangs, exploit weakness. That is a dowel, harrowing, vicissitudinous, unnecessary, egregious combination. 7 plus 11, 18. That hits Diana. The other Diana. This one can use Blades, Claws, Fangs. This suspects this is misplaced. Diana's card, however. Diana's defense is close combat reflexes, which this suspects is strange for a HeroClix dial design for a character to be able to use a power and then be given that power. In addition, though mayhaps you don't always have that power. And what would be represented as the theoretical HeroClix power and combat ability currency allocation might invest more in the defense than, let's say, a character. If this, for some reason, Diana at some point were to have invulnerability and 17 defense, then that would be useful, which this character might. But now it's less useful, as you have combat reflexes. In any case, in this suspects it does not accumulate. It is not. We already rolled that. Now it's time for the Blades Claws roll. Funny if you get 6 again. 3. All right. 3. Which you'd... No, it would not quite be as much as in the other case where you did 6 and that character had invulnerable, because then the character took 4. Now you're dealing 3. However, it's unmitigated. It's still a lot. It would be as if you got 5. One of the golden... Past the stop click only works once per game. Diana is KO'd. PO'd from the underworld. Mystics. About to try and turn the proxy 3D printed statue. One more click for the ages. Took some mystics. Get this token. Perplex down Bane's attack with no. This is going to have Gorgatron try to attack. Good. Perplexing down Bane's defense with Maul.
Ultron Protocol 053. Ranged combat attack. Targeting Venom 301972221. Targeting systems activated. Fire.
3. Oh, that doesn't seem good. 13. That does not hit 16. And you take damage. This wasn't bad. You could charge. Let's outwit that charge. You're not going anywhere. At least you're not going anywhere and then attacking. Where's Diana's gone? Diana's completely gone. Check the zones. Check this one if you're actually in. Good night. Check the sees a Gorgatron. Sees the red. Wait till you see the red of their eyes. Wait. Gorgatron is in this zone. Let's see if anybody else is. The suspect. Got the opposing Diana and yourself. So that's it. And Gorgatron is right there. So that's their whole team is in this zone, ready to destroy. This the robot came out of nowhere. I'm being molested by a bib and homogeneous solids consisting of a reoccurring series of 3 4-dimensional molecular or molecular scale pattern fractal type finger-like artifact reinforced. They have been something. Ta-da! So he's. Oh, this might work. It's a bit. So that means to distinguish. If you had 20 characters, it might be more difficult to make that distinction. You have them toward the end here, and these characters are hidden or toward the separated by this length of extending into multiple hidden dimensions of knowledge, at least metaphorically, if you will. You're visible. Right, so there. That'll have to do for now. Until this can conceive of a better idea. We know. So that robot is in this square, and you have 2 other characters in this zone, which they suspect are here. You cannot see this square. We got one. Wasn't there another one? I was perplexed by somebody. Perplexed. The robot? Oh, those are the only 3 characters in this zone. So whoever perplexed is not in this zone. Maybe over here. No. Can't peek in adjacencies. I can't look in here. You cannot perplex someone, even if you can peek and find them, you can't perplex someone unless you're in the same zone as them. At least for now, this is deciding that. If you're Jesus, you can do whatever.
Whatever you want. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't help you. Let's check this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, didn't think so. I'm gonna. I think I found my way into the big box right here. Oh, they're looking at me like they wanna give me the scrub down. If I've been a dirty boy, talk dirty to me.
Where's that? Bane has charge. I think they outwitted that. Not that this would use that. This probably should attack somebody. What can the Flurry Master do here? This cannot... if you're playing a game against another opponent, they don't have to tell you what their powers and abilities and stats are unless you have outwit or some such power. We have no... This has not a means of determining other than previous pre-existing knowledge of those pieces. This knows he used Perplex. He has Perplex. This knows he has probably has Flurry. It's just assuming that he has Flurry early dial or maybe second click. He's been. He may or may not have Flurry yet. Still have exploit weakness. Let's see. Can't charge. Let's. Diana's been fighting. Perhaps Diana is weak. You maybe don't want to punch Wonder Woman. If you punch this guy, he's going to get stronger. This knows that. Maybe break away and run for it. Making a close combat attack against Diana. Bane, hello? Is it me you're looking for? No! Well, you've got me. Then... oh, this guy, spontaneous robot, and for some reason he's one of the closest characters, but it took a bit more as a result of the way that the board, he was in a peak zone. This didn't decide to check adjacent squares until. In any case, making that attack against Diana. Diana, queen of the big box, I see. 5. Breaking the 71st commandment. Do they have? I'm thinking mayhaps of the amendments. 5 plus. Where is Bane? 10. That is 15. Does Diana have 15 defense? No, you have 3 more than that, which is the maximum for increase or decrease in hero clicks. That's not going to cut the Mishaluga here. Bane. That's the end of Bane's turn, and possibly the end of Bane. Punto. Babe Robot's got glue guns and pepperoni slices coming out of his chest like that. Like, what? Of course he's going to have the ability to take away my ability to move and defend myself. I'm being asphyxiated over here. So we have 10 attack now, 2 attacks, and flurry. No defenses on Bane. And Diana's going to watch. Diana needs a break from Wanda's day off right here. Mystical beings corrido. First attack gets 5.
Chauncey, no!
Alright, and...
Chauncey.
5 plus 10 is 15. You have 17. That's why we have a second attack. So do that second attack. You guys over here. 8. That's better. That's hit 18. That's more than you need. 2 damage. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He has willpower now. That might not turn out so well. Oh, Bane's trait. This forgot to be increasing Diana's attack and Bane's attack and damage. Bane gets increased attack and damage now. So he still has 10 attack. And he had 11 attack before.
Bane, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman are totally the same. But don't...
So we've got this one's visible. And those 2. Wonder Woman, I think you're here. Yes. And then there was another guy who's off to the side. Yes, there you are.
Don't say it to my face or I'll crash your lane. Or I'll be present and disgrace or bring ignominious social capital aggregated to the forefront of your lane. Bring... When I say Lois, you say Lane. Lois! Lois! When I say Lois, you say Lane!
You're the credo now. They should remain open. Let me see the visible guy there. Perhaps they should put pegs like this, but white ones in every square, and just have the characters be beads. That way you don't have to be concerned with pegs and beads, taking out the long pegs and putting in a bead. The long thing is always in there. But then you have to pull it all the way out to see if there's a character in any square, whereas with this, it's just, see it right there. It's an option.
Speaking of options, DJ, drop me a beat. Oh yes, surrender to the lyrical flow of Bane.
We're about to do a flurry. Exploit weakness. Does he have exploit weakness? He does not, but he gets +1 to his attack when attacking Diana, since this chose the a keyword that only Diana possesses. This recalls that much, and so flurry, first attack, Diana.
Yes, Bane, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman are totally the same. That's 11 attack right now. I think I might just stop and crash your plane.
That's the 11.
21 defense. I just hit a god with enough power to deck you in the schnoz. You've only got vulnerability. I think Bane just ended your game. Bane, yes, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman are totally the same. Don't say it to my face or I'll come back and take your demigoddess out of the game. Bane, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman are totally the same. I'm coming after you. Whoever you are, I'm bigger, faster, stronger, and just took out Diana.
5.
Bane, that's my name.
Did not turn out so well that time.
If you say the name Bane too much, it becomes a name. And that's why I did not hit anyone that time. Because I'm Bane, yes, that's my name.
Though Diana is eliminated from the game, Diana came back to watch. Still a fan of the sport of combat. Wonder who Diana would be rooting for right now. 10. That probably hits something. That hits with 19. That hits your 18. One more than required. Requaza. No probability control, no super senses, just you take 2 damage. Still have that willpower. Great, so this is going to use my second attack. Now, what's your name now? What's your name?
Oh, it's Betty Sue. Please don't hit me again.
7. Does that hit anything? Still have 9. It's 16. That misses Bane. It still has 18 defense. Not bad. Used that perplex. Did this use perplex yet? This perplexed down his defense. He took damage. All right. If you're going to be using multiple attacks. So that was 2 more than this needed. Now he has his 18 back, and that missed the second attack. Now Gorgatron, will attack. That's his action token. Let's see that. Gorgatron will now attack. He has 11 attack now, and flurry. 6 range, 2 targets.
Though this only needs 1. Ultron Protocol 80325. Target. Operation Do Not Miss This Time. Operation successful.
That is 10. Hits a 21.
Damn right it does.
What kind of robot are you?
The beep kind.
What does that mean?
Allow me to explain.
No, that won't be necessary. 3 damage. Oh, dear goodness. Oh, there's that regeneration click. And 15 attack. Maul, you can do this. Maul had an attack from last turn. That's 2 action tokens. He pushes to do that. Has invulnerability, still has flurry. Gorgatron has that outwit now, outwitting Bane's defenses. Diana claps. Woohoo! You're gone. That robot gun. Oh dear.
Oh, it's Bane's turn. Bane not feeling the same. I've been destroyed in my flesh, and I think I'm going inane. I might just have an embolism in my lungs and a stroke in my brain. Let me explain. I have bicardia. It means my blood pressure goes down, makes me sleep, but I've got to stay awake. And I'm coming after you, Bruce Wayne. My resolve is interminable. I have fortitude that is greater than you can understand because I've trained in the mountains. Let me explain.
Check the zone. Just you two. He's visible. Then this suspects that there's a guy here. Alright. You have not moved. He's fixed. He's not rolled breakaway. I suspected he might be in the same spot. Here's the situation. You've got 1 action token, 15 defense, regeneration, no willpower. You've got a Gorgatron who can push next turn, and this Maul guy who's got Perplex on you. The Gorgatron's got Outwit, which it has used to outwit your regeneration, which means you don't so much as have that. Your only recourse is the guy who's next to you has invulnerability, which means even if you hit him with a critical hit, you couldn't damage him, for you only have 1 damage, if this understands correctly. Yes. What are you going to do, Bane?
DJ, drop me a beat.
Bane, that's my name. I succumb to deep thrombosis in my veins. I'm clearing this token this turn, but your big game gains your powers don't frighten me. Let me explain.
Bane's turn. That's my name. I've got Whirlwind Tycoon Fights Fighter Prize in my game. I'm coming after you, Bruce Wayne. Oh, Shiva Bot and the other scientist guy. Bigger, faster, stronger. Totally insane.
Try and roll. They can probably. Then there's this guy. No one's rolled breakaway. This guy, what is his speed like? 5. I don't think there's really much of a place this could go that they won't be able to follow. Here's an interesting thing about this, because there's more than one place you could conceivably go. They'd have to check. They don't know which one. They could lose the trail. If they do, I can heal all this prefers, and they won't be able to stop this person. If this misses breakaway, your goose is cooked.
Bane will attempt to roll breakaway. Bane, yes, that's my name. Rolling breakaway is my forte. Let me explain. Now that I've rolled breakaway, I'm going to make my movement, and that's okay.
Does Bane have stealth? No. That sure would come in handy. I have 5 movement. I can go here. Maybe try to put me in some hindering that robot. But then that would make it harder for this person to move around. Try to hide. This is probably one of the first places they're going to look. What other option is there? I can go up here, or hide down here. It may be difficult for them to see that. As far away as... Oh, this bathroom. That might be excellent. I could go here. That's what this will do. The only 2 characters in the game. Is he still in here? Is that robot? Yes, of course. Those are the only 2 other characters in the game. This won't bother searching any other zones. Just go straight there. Don't pass go. Don't collect the $200. Oh, this can't go here. This can go here. Not sure how well that will hide Bane. The bathroom. It's a dirty world. Oh, this can go here. Right, we're fine. We're gonna beep somebody up. I'm gonna be in here. Nobody needs to know. Nobody ever needs to know. Oh boy. I'm gonna take you out of this zone. They're gonna say,
Where's Bane? He flew the coop. He twirls around, and he's duplicitous at heart. He's duplicitous heart falls aside. Every time he falls into a battle, falls apart. Bane, that's his name. Bane, though his son rants insane. He raps quick, but not quite a Bane.
what the beep was that? I don't really care. I'ma get the beep out of here. Beep, this beep, I'm out. Give him an action. Give this Bane an action token. Don't be talking. Bane can see this square. Can see these squares. If you're in here, nobody there. They did not find this person. Bane will clear. Bane's doing good.
Bane, yes, that's my name. The state of these squares and the characters occupied remains the same. And I'm coming after you, Bruce Wayne.
He's rapping in the bathroom. Can somebody please check this square? Nobody there. Nobody here. Check one more. Yeah, here goes the gym. You can also see these 2. I did not check those before. Fortunately, presumably no one was there in that other turn, or else they would probably have attacked this person. Bane is going to roll regeneration. Come on, lucky 6.
Bane, yes, that's my name. I roll a die and I heal for 1. Though you may think that's a poor roll, I'm going to prove you all inane. Let me explain. Now I have another click of regeneration that I will intend to use next game, next turn.
Bane has been based.
Bane's based. That's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman may not be the same. I'm gonna do some exemplary assiduous research, then come back and crash your plane. Bane, yes, that's my name.
He's either... Oh, he's right here. Oh, boy. That's not great. I have Gorgatron, and he's taken my... I probably need to get the beep out of here. Is my speed any better? Since I did regenerate for 1. I still have 5 speed. It's better than 4 speed. Still not very good. Need to get out of here. can't ignore him from... Can I move through his square? Is he trapped me? Am I trapped in the bathroom? Only if this could try to run away. There might be another guy waiting right outside the bathroom. Let's check all the other squares just to make sure there isn't already another guy in the bathroom. I'm going to rule that... This could duck right here, and then he might think I bolted out of the bathroom. He can't tell. Of course, if this were an actual confrontation, you'd probably be able to tell. But in this game, you can't. Should this do that? It's not very hard to check. It's probably the first thing you'll do. You should focus more on hiding, trying to get away. Yeah. Bane. If there's a chance he'll miss, there's 15, 10 out of 15. That's not very likely. What kind of attack does he have? Oh, this needs to get out of here. Try to hide somewhere. This will attempt to roll. I have one token. If that misses, they still have another click. Try to regenerate again. But to try to roll breakaway.
Take one token, then regen. Then come back next turn, take out my enemies. That's my game. Holy beep! Oh, that explains why I couldn't regen.
Rolling, pushing to roll breakaway. No! That power is still outwitted. He can't regenerate next turn. Outwit, even if you take damage, unlike with Perplex, Outwit will remain active on that power. He still has it. He'd still outwitted.
57G.A file exe endgame.
And finally, shut the up, Diana. What did you say to me? You oversized droid using gobsmacked Karkoval? What?
Operation. I feel your pain. No, you don't.
Bane, yes, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and all that, man, are totally the same. I inspect all these squares to make sure that my enemies don't gain the upper hand this game. Yes, Bane, that's my name. Twiddly twirly, sweet and sweetie. Thoughts running through my brain. I find solace in the concepts that I use to destroy you. Let me explain. Bane, yes, that's my name. Bruce Wayne and the Batman are totally lemon shaws. If I have to sew up with a shaw, I will cut you in half.
Bane, well, clear. That's the turn. And next turn, I might just bring the pain. Underestimating me might be a mistake. I'm Bane. Let me explain. Activate ELNSYS exe file. Totally wreck your beep. Bane, that's my name.
How about we stop rapping there? How about you not let the enemy escape? Then he wouldn't be rapping in the background to begin with. How about not calling the bathroom the background? How about totally not correcting me when you know what the beep I mean?
How about shutting the beep up? Operation. Thank you. Operation Multi-Attack.
8. That's probably going to end this. 8 plus, that's a 19. Hits your 15 for 3 damage.
And that's the game! Bane, that's the game. The attack on me is what gave them their win. It doesn't rhyme.